Let's do a quick comparison between the two. Taipan Veteran 25 Shorty, Taipan Mutant.22 Shorty. So let's look at this. So it looks like they're using the same wood. The shape's slightly different here. For example, if you look here, it's more of a sharp angle. Yeah, and here it's more rounded now. The side thickness feels pretty much the same. This one might be a little bit thicker here than here. Actually, let me do a quick measurement. So that's just under 2 inches. Oh, it's the same thickness. So thickness is the same, but the angle here is different, right? This is tilting that way, this one's tilting this way. Some dimensions are a little bit different, obviously. Length here, the overall length, it's about 3/4 of an inch shorter on the 22. 22 is 22 is about, oops, .22 is just about 22 3/4. On the 25, it is let's see, right? Oops. It's a little bit over 23 and a half, 23 and 5/8 maybe. Let's see what else. Actually, let's look at the height. Height here. From the bottom of the grip to the top of the rail is 7 5/8. On the 25, it's a little bit taller actually. It's 7 and 11/16. So basically just underneath 7 3/4, just shy of 7 3/4. So I think that's from the tilt, from that 20 MOA, how this thing is tilted down. Basically what they did was just raise that back and probably kept this height the same. Barrel length. Let's see. Let's go from the front of the where the chamber would be, right in here. From there to the end, the very beginning of the shroud. It's 10 3/4. This barrel is actually, I think, 13 or 14 inches long, because the barrel actually starts back here, and it starts back here, not up here, and it actually goes in a little bit. So it's neither, I can't remember if it's 13 or 14 somewhere, and it ends in here somewhere. So I'm assuming that the 25 is the same as well. But let's look at this length. 10 3/4. Over here it is 10 7/8. So I wonder if this barrel is any shorter, or it might be the same length. I know the shroud is, the shroud is different. Look at the shroud. The shroud on the 22 is 6 1/8, and here is 6 7/8. 7/8, or actually 15/16. So just under 7 inches. So basically about 7/8 of an inch, or actually no, 6/8, 6/8 or 3/4 of an inch difference. Is that right? 6/8, 3/4. Yeah, 6/8 is 3/4. Yeah, outside of that, they pretty much look identical. The two of them. Actually, let's look at the air cylinder chamber. So from the end here, from the end there to the end here, well, that's like 16 and 3 3/8, just shy of 3/8, 16 and 3/8. Over here on the 25, it is 17. So it's about 3/4 of an inch, or just under 3/4 of an inch longer on the cylinder. Let's see when the cylinder diameter is the same or not. Let's see. Cylinder diameter is, looks like it is 1 and 5/16. 1 and 5/16. This one is also, oh, this one's a little bigger. Looks like a little bigger. This one is 1 and, yeah, this is it's a 1/8 of an inch bigger. This one looks like it's 1 and 7/16. So it's about it's actually a little bit bigger in diameter. Looks like it's about maybe an eighth bigger in diameter than it is on this one. So it's longer and a little bit bigger in diameter, so you know, holds more air. Let's see. What are the measurements? That's all I could eyeball right now. Actually, let's look at the center. What are the center to center for barrel to? Actually, that doesn't really matter. I would expect this to be bigger because it's obviously the bigger air cylinder and also the bigger barrel. Backside looks identical, I believe. Yeah, pretty much, you know. So really, from far away, really, you know, between these two, you really can't tell the difference. The only way you can tell the difference is right here at the stock where it angles. The Mutant.22 angles this way. The Veteran.25 angles that way. That's really the only real, you know, besides it says 20 MOA, but you know, you're farther away, you can't really see that saying 20 MOA right here. Or even reading the you know, what it says here and here. If you don't see any of the labels, you really can't tell the difference between these two, except for the front of the stock at the end here. All right, so yeah, so those are some dimensions, right? So yeah, so I'm excited. I'll shoot this bad boy in a little bit, and actually I'm gonna do a stay tuned for a sound comparison between these two. You know, this one, the 22, I have it set at about at muzzle energy, it's about 27 foot-pounds. 27. Here I have no idea what it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna try to set this at least 40 foot-pounds, if not 45. On this one, on the regular, because I have my regular one as well, I had that one set at 60 foot-pounds. So this one's probably gonna be about 45 or so, I think. Just because, you know, when the barrel is shorter, it's not able to give as much power because, you know, as that air expanding, the pellet leaves the barrel end, and when it leaves the barrel end, whatever pressure is pushing out, it can't push the pellet anymore. But if the barrel is longer, it could keep on pushing the pellet a little bit more. So that's why, you know, the longer barrel is able to give more power everything else being equal. But that's, you know, that's only so long, right? You can only get the barrel so long. So this is obviously a bullpup, nice and short. All right, so thanks for watching.